So par, 110 runs short.
You're the first one who was screaming hoega hoga last match. They played, finished it in 9.4 overs, chased it down, this, that. You're the one built it up the most. The question you should ask yourself.
I know. That's why I asked, ab ki baar 300 par, what was I even dreaming? Because 190 for 9 on a still flat as a pancake
Nothing
uppal wicket.
sluggish about the wicket, nothing sticky.
Absolutely nothing. Because you lost. That's why I believe in only Shardul bhai. 4 wickets for Shardul Thakur.
Why not believe in Rishabh Pant, who had matchups ready for SRH top order?
No, I only believe in Shardul. Look, 8.5 economy rate. Today the Pacers look at Prince Yadav, 1 for 29, got that vital run out of Heinrich Klaassen.
Bold of Travis Head.
Old Travis Head, despite getting dropped twice, you only mentioned it now, gone. LSG are gone after
Travis
2.
Head, if he's given 2 lifelines, obviously I thought that he's going to get 100, and if
But
not 100, at least 80, 90.
He's been on the receiving end as an Indian fan. Now he's seen it, what happens.
Yet
Can't blame him.
he was so scarred and scared that he predicted South Africa would win on June 29th.
Yeah,
And
that is
at
true.
one stage, South Africa
He
were
didn't
winning.
even
and
say
he
all the
cleared-
best to Team India.
He came up to me on that particular day and he said that Gulati, your prediction can turn out to be true. He said that.
But you still should have said all the best. We had done a video in which everybody, even the editors, even all the producers, everybody on the desk said all the best. He did not. Seeing that I predicted.
No, I like
so I
to
can't
still
go
predict
against my
it.
prediction.
As
You
simple
can
as that.
predict to South Africa winning, but what is the harm in wishing the Indian team all the best? You can say, I think South Africa are going to win, but yeah, here's wishing
Team
my
India.
country all the very best for the final. That's
Maybe in less than about 10 months' time, if I am here, 2026
all.
T20
You
World
maybe
Cup.
wherever you can still wish the team now.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter
No,
if
but
you're
again,
here.
we won't do
Your
that
wishes
video
should
now.
be with the team.
See, it just
All the
takes
time.
4 words. Just 4 words.
And we won't do it again. We'll do something new.
You can also say all the best South Africa also. No? He's like that. So
No. See, I have often said that your prediction shouldn't be clouded by the fact that which team you support or where you're from. That I agree. That 100%.
yeah.
If he thought South Africa was to win, that's his job as a journalist, as an analyst, to say what he thinks should win. That's fine.
Gulati is biased.
But there's no harm in wishing the Indian team all the best. That is what I'm
See, on June 29, Gulati's bias was exposed. So it's okay. But yeah, 100
He was actually right. They almost, in fact,
They won it.
no, they didn't win it.
They
allowed-
lost
Yeah.
it.
They lost it.
They lost it, not winning it. So yep, 190 for 9 with no 50s from anybody, 47 from Travis Head. Aniket Verma, 36 of 13.
5 sixes.
Clean hitting, absolutely clean hitting. Pat Cummins almost threatened 3 consecutive sixes, but out. But yes, 190, I think they're 70 short on this particular wicket. Looking at SRH's.
No. Can I be honest? Yeah, I mean, what you're saying is not really off the mark, but honestly, I thought that when that game was panning out, and then I was just thinking to myself, let's say, because we discussed today about pitches and how franchises should be allowed to make the pitches they want. Now, if I was Sunrisers Hyderabad, I of course have one of the best batting lineups, no doubt. But if I have to do or want a pitch or desire a pitch based on my opposition, then with Lucknow, I'm happy to go with the average batting pitch.
Yeah.
Because their only strength is their batting.
Yeah.
And on an average batting pitch, you are thinking that, our bowlers will get them out and, we'll win the game rather easily. Why have a flat batting pitch? What will happen in a flat batting pitch is it'll be an all-out boxing match between 2 batting sides.
Yes.
And even though we may have a better bowling attack, it's going to come to nothing, because if it's a flat pitch, which Hyderabad always gives, you will have team. Let me finish, Ashwat. You will have a flat track and everyone will be able to score big runs. So if I'm saying you had the chance, I'm not saying that this pitch was poor to bat on, or if it was a Guwahati-like pitch. But if I was to ask my curator to have a pitch based on opposition, with Lucknow Super Giants especially, I would have said, give me a bit of an pitch where it helps bowlers, because their bowlers will do nothing. I'll score a lot of runs. But my bowling attack is far superior and they can utilize.
Yeah.
So in that sense, it's not that much of an advantage. I wonder whether this pitch is as flat as the pitch that we've always got in Hyderabad.
I feel that Sunrisers did the right thing by actually going with the orthodox Hyderabad pitch, that keeping it as flat as possible, because any team would want to play on their strengths, and I think that's exactly what the SRH team did as well. That's their mantra. That's what they've been following in the last season and even now in the few second match that they are playing, and I think that's what they wanted to stick to. Again, with a team like Hyderabad, where they will always play with this approach, I see bad days for them. And a bad day, what is a bad day for them is 190 runs on the board, where they can even go on and still in the game. It's not like they are.
Actually, I see very few bad days for them.
No, even if
batting.
Exactly, but
They'll have bad days in bowling where they'll concede. If they get 220, they may still lose. Or they may get 230 and may still lose.
Yeah.
As a batting unit, I see this probably is the worst day for them.
Yeah, exactly. In their 18th or 19th game with this approach till now, this is the first time they have failed, and even after failing, they are still in the game. Maybe it's just
they're not in the game anymore.
I still feel that they are in the game.
Okay, I think in
With
case
this
of
total,
Their
Yeah,
bowling
this
doesn't
total-
give me
I think
confidence at
the
all.
Lucknow Super Giants really bowled really well. They in fact stuck to their plans.
between Hyderabad bowling and Lucknow bowling, Hyderabad bowling doesn't give you confidence.
I think Hyderabad's bowling is good until the 12th or 13th over. The only worry for them is their death bowling.
Yeah.
And that's something that we have discussed.
Yeah,
in the,
but they
before
look at
the IPL.
Lucknow. They've played with one fast bowler less compared to Sunrisers Hyderabad on
Yeah.
a flat pitch. See, this is a pitch. Why are you not seeing spinners? Because this is a pitch which is going to be a good batting track for a lot of runs. Of course, Hyderabad had the worst day. Look at the bowling attack of Lucknow. They only have 3 pacers.
Pacers, yeah.
Okay.
Prince Yadav, Avesh, Shardul.
Yeah, they didn't even have those many options. They had to go to their spinners who've gone for plenty on a pitch like this. Look at bowling lineup of Hyderabad. They've gone in with 4 straight up
Pacers.
pacers, and they have a backup option if they want to go to a Nitish Reddy.
Nitish Reddy, yeah.
If they'd like to, but overall also 4 pacers.
And you'll get
Aniket Verma
Zampa.
also, who can bowl in medium pace.
You'll have Travis Head and Abhishek Sharma as well.
They won't go to their spinners today.
Yeah, and
Or are they going to persist with a Vian Mulder if that's an impact sub then?
I think it could be the case.
Because see,
But in the first game, it was Adam Zampa.
it was. But I think here, with the Pacers having gotten so much assistance, are they going to go with a Mulder? But they could have impact sub Mulder, right? He's a good bat also.
Yeah, no, so that's why they're going with Zampa.
Zampa.
I think they're
Maybe-
relying on his experience.
Yeah.
and-
It's
and
maybe just
skill.
one of those games wherein SRH's aggressive batting display didn't really happen to the fullest. But if we talk about, I think maybe Lucknow Super Giants' bowling here, one thing that I would agree with Shashwat here, that it's not the case that there's not. I don't think there are any demons on the wicket. It's just that SRH's top 3 or top 4 didn't really bat well. You talk about Travis Head, the delivery on which he got bowled. It
Low
wasn't
full toss,
the best of the deliveries. No, it wasn't a low full toss. A pretty full length delivery
yeah,
only.
full length.
Yeah.
Not even Yorker length. Abhishek
he
Sharma.
locked himself. He was trying to step out.
Yeah.
Abhishek Sharma, poor shot. Ishan Kishan.
I think in
No,
case
but
of
I think-
Abhishek Sharma, we have seen one thing. If the ball really hurries onto him, as far as a short delivery is concerned, he really has a weakness against it. And Ishan Kishan also out to not one of the best deliveries that you see in any forms of
strangled. Nitish Reddy struggled today. Klaasen was only unlucky, but Aniket Verma in the pursuit of runs played a bad shot, but then that was needed at that situation. Abhinav Manohar again had a very underwhelming time. So it was a combination of bad shots.
I think it more than bad shots, it was that the Lucknow bowlers actually executed their plans really well. Digvesh Rathi was tramping the bowlers for rooms. There were occasions where Nitish Reddy was trying to make room, going to the leg side, and Digvesh Rathi was following him and cramping up for room. With Travis Head, he had a very set plan. He was trying to bowl as away from the bat as possible. So I think they executed their plans really well. And with Sunrisers Hyderabad, these are the shots that they play. It's just how well the oppositions can accurately stick to their plans and stop them as much as possible, because as soon as they get a loose delivery, that's not what they are going to leave. So it's about bowling maximum good delivery as possible and let them score on that. That's the only way to restrict them to a total under 200.
Yep. So that's why they're still. That is why Sunrisers Hyderabad. See, they're playing 2 games. They played 2 games now at home. When they go away, their bowlers will let them down. I don't know, because see, Shami, we have seen his numbers in T20Is aren't that great. Harshal is your only hope. He did bowl very well in that game versus Rajasthan Royals. But apart from that, Simarjeet can take wickets but is expensive.
I think, and that's where maybe the other teams and the other franchises will really be keeping a close eye on SRH matches, because when they travel to different conditions,
Yeah.
I think you might encounter those slow and low pitches, maybe specifically in Lucknow, if I'm talking about
Lucknow, you
Tikana.
can have it in Chennai.
But that's where I think SRH also have one plus point, that they do have their backups ready. Rahul Chair, who we obviously talked about in the pre-show, I think he might just get a few games there.
But on a good batting pitch, I don't think this SRH batting lineup can perform any worse than this. This probably is the worst that they would have done. On good batting surfaces like they got today, they should more often than not get 200. That's not to say that they'll win all game. I've not even picked them in my top 4. That's precisely for a reason that they will end up conceding those many runs. So that's why today, if they were to this batting performance may have surprised a lot of us, but if they have to pull off a victory from here, defending 190 here with this bowling attack, that I think will be a bigger surprise for me than their batting order not working. They do have a better bowling lineup on paper than Lucknow any day, but I think what Lucknow did with their bowling, I don't think I would have ever thought that Prince Yadav will come up with a performance like this. By the way, it's not even a tukka performance. He was so skillful with the ball. He had all sorts of variations. He was thinking of what to do, can really jack it up as well, use the slower ball very well. So, I mean, and then Shardul Thakur, I've said it many times, he's a wily old fox. Why would anyone not really pick him? I mean, there are gazillion bowlers in this IPL that get picked, and he's better than 50% of them. I'm not saying he's the best bowler. He's better than 50% of the bowlers that get picked, who got picked in the first round of auction, and he didn't even get picked second, third. Beats me.
2 games, 6 wickets already.
Purple cap winner.
So far, yeah. Come to think about it, I mean, Shardul had played a key role in 2021 when he led CSK, helped them win the title. Kolkata Knight Riders 2023, the one game that he had such an impact with both bat and ball. RCB rescued
Then
them.
he came on to bat at number 3.
No, I think he was lower down. He scored a 70.
Yeah.
He and Suyash combined to ensure that RCB would get bundled out very cheaply. So,
You've always been a very big backer of Shardul, but I really want to know. See, again, there is just
No, I've not been his
backer as in this IPL. You wanted him to be there, and you feel.
Not when he went unsold in the auction.
that was a
But
surprise.
the only thing is that, see, again, with him, we know what are his strengths, and it's been for a very long time. His only strength is that he's very accurate, and he has that little slowish pace, so it sort of gets very difficult for the batters to actually time it because they're not that used to it. So why still isn't that being able to found out by any batter? Because they just need to wait for that extra half second, and I think that's how you can deal with
He's
Shardul.
not a one-trick pony. See, the man has played Test match cricket here.
Yeah.
He's picked wickets there. There has to be a lot many things to his bowling than just one slower delivery, and he does that. There are so many bowlers in this IPL who've not done anything. At least you're pointing out 2021, who's had a good season. There are so many who've not done anything in the history of the IPL.
Yeah.
They'd get picked season after season. I can name Jofra Archer for one has not done anything.
But he's highly touted. Yeah.
But he will get picked. There are a lot of other bowlers. Avesh also, I'm sorry, barring that one season, overall has not been having great season. They get picked for a lot of money. Mohit had a good comeback when he came back, but then also has been patchy. My point is that if all of these bowlers get takers, and there are people sitting in the franchises or team rooms who think they are worthy of it, sure enough, Shardul Thakur, Prasidh Krishna, I can't remember one IPL season he's done well. Yeah, he gets takers. Jaydev Unadkat comes back in most of the IPL again and again.
He's still there.
That's what I'm saying. So he's not that far off. Okay, he's not the best bowler. He concedes a lot of runs, but he
Poor
can make the
Mohit
11 of
Sharma.
most
I
teams.
mean, that 2015, 2019, 2023 part of 3 finals hasn't won an IPL title. Imagine.
Interestingly, Abhishek Sharma is going to start the bowling for SRH, and I think that's the absolutely right approach, and that's exactly what Rajasthan should have done yesterday.
Marsh can't play spin early on.
I think that's the best approach if you have to win this game from here, and that's why I like Pat Cummins' captaincy, and that's why they are in my top 4 as well.
I would have started with a seamer.
No. I would have started with the spinner, and that's exactly what Pat Cummins has done too.
We'll find out what happens. Any ratio predictions?
LSG 60, SRH 40.
55-45 for LSG.
55 LSG, no? You're saying?
Yeah, 55 LSG. I'm making LSG to win.
55-45 SRH.
Oh.
I'm 70-30.
In favor of
LSG.
LSG. Okay.
Should win this game.
Yes. There. I think it'll be Nicky P. He
He
will.
isn't having the best days though.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, he dropped a catch, but if he wants
Quick
to.
questions. Dave says, I want to see test style batting in IPL. Which team do you think has the most number of test type batters? Shardul saved LSG today along with Prince Yadav. Absolutely correct. Which team has most test type batters?
KKR.
There's no Kane Williamson.
No.
KKR.
No.
Where? Karun Nair.
DC.
DC.
DC
who
doesn't.
else
They
is
have,
there?
I also thought DC, but
Well,
JKFM,
KL Rahul, Karun Nair.
JKFM and Faf.
नहीं, but that तो
That's
I'm
a
saying-
team you're saying if you have to play like that. You
No,
want to,
most
yeah.
Gujarat Titans'
No,
opening
DC.
combination is like
Really?
I think DC.
Yeah.
JFM, Faf,
No.
Bristol
So that
Starks.
so every team will have
Every
that.
team
I'm
will
saying
have,
most test type batters is which team,
Okay.
and they'll only be 2-3 at best you can find.
In KKR, Rahane is there. Then that's Rahane. Yeah. Venki is proper test
Yeah.
T20I batter. When you got it. Rashika Rajput from Canada is saying, I see Mr. Goenka and Miss Kavya both in stands. Hard to predict which team will lose. My prediction is super over.
Super over. If that happens, please a big shout out to Rashika then.
Yes.
If that
indeed.
Indies does happen.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got Dahi Bhalla. He says Shashwat said after 18-19 games, SRH batting failed first time. 2024 qualifier eliminator happened in some other timeline.
No, I mean, that's the final. SRH were
Two
woeful in the
occasions in
final.
18.
Two.
18. 3 chalo. 3 in 19 games.
So don't say first now, say third.
Yeah.
Sorry, mister.
Sorry, Mr. Daiballa. Yes. Okay, so yep, I think only you are giving SRH a chance. Isn't it? All three of us are giving LSG thing. So yeah, LSG winning 100%.
Whoever Aditya Kavlekar is saying boss should tell them to finish the game by 9 overs.
No, won't be.
Mohit says LSG winning 100%.
Yeah, it's not happening. I don't think 9 overs, and this is Shami coming in. Okay, so we'll be back. For
Whoever gets his prediction wrong will buy us dinner tonight. Okay?
Cool. Yes. Yes, Shashwat, indeed. Chalo.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. See you.